It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that ghost showed up. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are! Finally! Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow! Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are! The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey! Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer walks here. So, you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney? Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please! I'm out of time. But... please, you have to help. It's my sister. Could it be? Okay. I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much! My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes! That's right! Is something wrong? No, it's just... you seem kind of, jumpy, or maybe just... young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known. At my age, no less. So where exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'll call me an 11th grader. I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. Great. Another future professional in training. So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness? Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised I'd bring me a Faye, but... that's interesting. How would you know Mia? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal. About a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah. So can't fault her for her lack of enthusiasm. This case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister. I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. So get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Faye person was a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it, guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. It's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh. I'm sorry. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. God! I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want a raise this year, hmm? Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing? Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? It's trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey! How do you know me? Me and you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like... Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? There's something you should know from the start, which is the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, the suspect is me. I did it. Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think you get my telling me exactly what happened. The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. It's quite specific. The witness's deposition. This clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecution's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? The subordinate's car? His trunk? Massive. I was arrested on the spot. Car red-handed as it was. So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you. Death was immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. Most of everything I want. So you're the chief prosecutor. That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial headed by the prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities, in a nutshell. That's an awful large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana, what happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident when I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? I have to change the subject. Wright seems to be a class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he was very little competent for Mia. Hey! I was at law school. I was in my third year and she was an adult auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different. She was strong. She would do anything to keep the defense attorney. Anything. That is probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. None of us top of a class in school. I was the best there was. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. That's a bit different when Emma says it. Oh, Mr. White? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana? Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. White? Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The West, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all the case is over. Right? I do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. Something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what. I'm sorry, Mr. White. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not always like this, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... Well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay! So this is the lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey, everyone! Keep up the good work! Hey! What are you thinking? Well, they're all going to be my co-workers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see? Hey there. You expecting to go unnoticed there, partner? Partner? What do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch. It's up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep the dog tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall! Marshall, you look like a sheriff to me. Looky here, bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang going strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with a mother load of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? You head along and home now. Happy trails, bambina. Was that a hombre, a friend of yours? Kinda, sort of. Yeah, he's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intent of going home quietly. Sheriff. Well, like I said before, this here is our claim. You'd best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. God, scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? The little filly's got a good nose on her. Wants to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her shadow, huh? Please! No problem, partner. About time for videos anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prosecutor's office. Might just find you a wherever you like. What does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Look up Vital Saloon Caverza. You should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's Office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our clay. Right, great. Great! Maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out! Aha! A ladder! That's a step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. All seems so horribly familiar somehow. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer! Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. I'm called to duty already at my tender age. Here, I teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? By the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay now. Look at the court record. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining from every angle. Oh, look! I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with a present the expert. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID 5842189. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? Yes. No, I don't see what science has to do with it. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. Excuse me. Where are you two all set? Us. What's this? It couldn't be. You're selling lunches here? This is a crime scene. Hello. Half and half, was it? Thanks. Thank you, sir. Yes? Of course, the goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. They say it's off limits to anyone without clearance. Especially passerby. Oh, are you officer? No. But you don't look like you tend to have clearance. That's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as a cop-up queen are over. Cop-up? Huh? You know, I feel kind of cool. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. Quite connected to the case, you see. There's a bun to my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Kill me. You are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder. The stabbing of that detective. What? The witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up queen, tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. Yipes, he means it. Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I knew that daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Yesterday was yesterday's special for some reason. You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequality. Evil ones? Prosecutors! They have no qualms at all about blackening the names of innocents. Yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for the king of prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecution convention yesterday? I was almost compelled to lace the lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cop-up queen. Ew. The most heinous of all, the evil ones, the ones they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. But really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star? It was a fascinating special to be saw. And after I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. See, Lana Sky wield that knife so... The knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to the sword being coolly cut still rings in my ears. The whistling beats of Lana Sky's knife. Wait a second. You know Lana Sky? Of course. It's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin does he pack to make that journey, I wonder? He always travels light. Right, now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Can we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I am put only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. I don't make the lunches here rather than import them. Can you say something? No? You true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone has tried General Tso's Trilogy lunch set. Never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate Trilogy's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? Glass-walled booth? Sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Just for analysis, not. You have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike. The bigger they are, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-year-old clams in the chowder. 10-day-old clam in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. Maybe a sole cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking coffee queen. Now I'm not so sorry. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look! There's a trophy or something here. A trophy? What? That shield? It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, it must be a real stuck-up jock. Phoenix Wright. You never tire prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth! You know him from somewhere? Of course! I'm his biggest fan! My sister introduced us once and... Why, my sister's a chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I wonder, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jock. No! Did I? No! It was just Mr. Wright here. Hey! Don't blame me! We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? The body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. What of it? What? Your car? I'll say one thing, see Sony can scream. I'm not screaming. So the body was found in your car? Go ahead and say it, right? You think I did it, didn't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. You're the chief prosecutor's little sister then. Yes, sir. I'm a Sky. It's nice to meet you again. That didn't sound forced at all. Yeah, remember, you've really grown. I admit, it was a surprise to me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you just say? Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You, Mr. Edgeworth? To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? How's Edgeworth? It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Building evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal sources, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established from the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the court incident. What? That's crazy! Some people use very little excuses to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go as far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? One shield? There's got to be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Scott, yes? We first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. Right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person. I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then, why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was a knife I kept in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Edgeworth. What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't you take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. I've been wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it. Prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So? So that K, that's... K stands for King? Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors. Kind of like Employee of the Month. Only better. So, basically it says you're the best of the best last year, huh? You can't take that foolish grin elsewhere, Wright. Lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. Police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works, yeah? I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? It doesn't matter. I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday. Can you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file our evidence for solved cases. Called evidence transfer. Slapping your hands on old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. The ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and award for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. Got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place a little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. This is the parking step from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15. So the murder happened right after you got back? What? Right. I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicion glare elsewhere. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? Edgeworth, what is it? I'm here, sir. It's requested the chief, sir. I've got a report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence in a case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. I'm not even that kind, sir. Nothing in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particular. Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck. Right. Yes, sir! God, he caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least. Finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? It's me. That's almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? Only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what's this? Disturbing. Why does it dance like that? Oh wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you should know a lot about the police. Still, he doesn't seem familiar somehow. It does seem. forget the blue badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me. He sure is running over here fast. Hey, pal, what are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I have you know I'm very busy. Man, I'm a very busy man, pal. I was wondering about that. What? The dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece. Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs. I just did my thing, pal. Nice walk. It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no stretch, so it just dances until the batteries die. Poor blue badger. They had to dance until he drops. Detective Gumshoe, can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey, pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it to the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Who's Goodman? Goodman? Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs? Whoa, now I remember! Bruce Goodman? He's the victim! That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal! I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations! I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Tell me he's forgotten. I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all that naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers? Because of the rumors. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. What? Why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the police chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and scared him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no, come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if this evidence was faked? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Anna Sky's sister. Whoa! She's prosecutor's little sister! Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically! Yes, sir! Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean this time? Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. Maybe my sister's case and all. True, you never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being led into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badge and dance down, Pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lots. Officer Marshall? Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. So does ID card belong to the victim? He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transfer? Mr. Edwards mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was here at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but what is that chief prosecutor's guy called him out there just the parking lot? And I was confessing as much. Found Miss Edwards' car, found Miss Edwards' knife, huh? What would chief prosecutor's guy to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, so of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth, what could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. He's in a tough spot again. Again? Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond. Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses, nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him! Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always been usually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people think this. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. You could say the only reason he took this case because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. What? I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about that. Not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? I met the guy who is. What's his name? The guy in the parking lot? That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. I'm surprised if this ledge gets us anywhere. It's act like you're supposed to be there and no one will look at you twice, pal. Looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, still here? Hello! Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too. What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I want a fan letters to me go right into platoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe. Ah, that old cow dog? He holding a birthday party or something? Looks like it should say letter of introduction. It says invitation. I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries. This bruise is from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, clues are called. Welcome to our gold strike. They like that settle. Strike out for lands unknown. Man first tested. Let's have a hooter, man. Good stuff. These investigations are like setting land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore. Officer Marshall, can you tell us more about the victim? Goodman always die young. Remember that part. Can you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means that witness, Miss Angel Starr. One stab at the test, a fine piece of work. This here is the autopsy report. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Scott and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back, so there's no motive. Goodman was a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor. So, my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot. So it seems like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy suit detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So why are you in charge? No, we're just short on hands right now. Keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. Nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he wanted that Edgewood. That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle's run by order of the chief of police. Just he doesn't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation. Scientific analysis would suggest that it belongs to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Right, let's check it out. This one's still on the dial screen. Dial. Mr. White. Most phones kept a record of the calls you made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but you and I know about a little thing like with dial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know people from your generation. Whatever. Let's check this phone out. Let's see who owner of this phone called last. For the first time, don't think first, he just pushes the button. Hey, that song, I know that. Hey, what's going on over here? Sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed the redial on that phone, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is that anyway? It was on the ground over there. Who is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky. What? It's my sister's! She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of them knew fit with name tunes. Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone, a wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. Uh-oh, I've been sighted the route of the Lone Star Patrol. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort. Look, something blue on it. Right, let's see. 67S122. There's no put on the paper above that. Goodman. Maybe a file with his popular was killed. So, what does it mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? It's tough. The deductive reads go to Edgeworth, not Wright. So Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister? That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. Wait, your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall? Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or oh well, someone up to something here, but who? Suspects about Mr. Edgeworth has been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies to me. He was unbeatable, because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky. What? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals. What are you saying? Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Well, there's gun shots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. There's a big old secret around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. That way Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case. They targeted him because he was closest to Edgeworth? So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. So, you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing so bothering me is that Lana's confessing to the crime. She says she's did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma. Yes? I know that song your phone played when it rings. What? It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids. The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 8:15, just after the murder took place. Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. The detective is murdered, and the suspect is top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know anything that went on here.